Well, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to Kitchen Table TCG. A little bit of a different video for you today. Hope you're having yourself a fantastic day. My buddy Tommy, shout out Tommy from Game Grove, sent me a video. I haven't watched it yet, but he tells me it's a clip of Post Malone, who bought the $2.6 million one-of-one Lord of the Rings card, One Ring, on Joe Rogan's podcast, The Joe Rogan Experience, and apparently Posty is trying to convince Joe Rogan to play Magic the Gathering, and I want to check it out. So we're going to do that together. We're going to watch the video, and I'm going to give you my commentary as we hop in to whatever this is. I've never done this before, so we'll have fun doing it.
What's that?
Man. It's like a Marvel card game.
Oh.
Speaking of cards, what about that cool card?
So they must have been talking about Marvel Snap in there. It would be my guess, but
Oh yeah, fuck, man.
What'd you buy? You bought some wacky card, right?
I bought a crazy card. Probably the dumbest thing. Not dumbest, but like most irresponsible use of my money I've ever experienced.
haven't we all been there? Like you buy I don't know. For me, it's like I just finished my Sliver deck and I bought another revised dual land. And I was like, well, it's not the wisest thing I've ever done, but it's not the dumbest thing I've ever done, but it's not responsible.
A $2 million Magic the Gathering card.
Wow. What kind of market is there for a $2 million? Are you bidding against yourself? Are there other people that are like, I'm in?
He was like, all right, well, Posty said you can get 2.5 for it. I said, fuck, 2.6. But, man, I don't know.
Joe actually brings up a great point. Like, who buys this from Posty? And this is what I love. We talked about this before, that Posty is the one who wants this card. He's not buying it to flip. We talked about Dave and Adam's Card World and their bounty and stuff like that. They were a store. They were buying it to flip. Posty's buying it because he loves the game and because he wants the card. So I get Joe's question here, but Posty doesn't care if there was a market. He just wanted the card.
It's a Lord of the Rings Magic the Gathering collab they did. And there's only one of them.
There's only one card.
There's only one of them. So out of all the boosters, all the collectors packs they sold, that was the one. And a guy in Toronto, his name's Brooke. He's an absolute fucking legend. And he worked at Costco, and he went to his local game store, and I don't know exactly how much he wants me to share, but he went to his local game store and pulled it out of a pack.
Wow. So it was at his local game store. I kind of thought, we knew this guy worked at a retail store. I kind of thought that maybe he picked it up like earlier to release or whatever at a retail store because of how fast it got graded by PSA. And also there was a lot of speculation that did it come out of the collector bundles, which were right in that release window. So I kind of thought he picked up from his big box store a collector bundle early, and that's where he picked this up. But it looks like he got it from a local game store. Pretty cool.
And it was a $2 million card.
Wow.
Imagine being that local game store. Why aren't they saying something? I feel like that's something that should, like, as a local game store owner, I would be like, hey, look, everybody, the card was pulled at my store. Unless they just, they don't want him to do that.
Isn't that crazy? It literally is like Willy Wonka's fucking
golden ticket.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it is.
It's so fucking cool.
Change that guy's life.
Well, as long as it gives you joy.
Very much so.
Oh, wow.
I would give that away. Somebody gave me one of those, I'd give it to you. Like, I don't know.
Hey, Joe said that. That's interesting. As long as it gives you joy. And that's something we've talked about a lot on the channel, that like maybe somebody else criticizes your purchase or whatever. If it brings you joy with it, if it's something that you love, it's important and it matters to you. And don't let other people criticize your purchases and your deck choices or whatever. This is a hobby, and it's not all about the efficiency of everything. If it brings you joy, man, do it.
Like, I don't know what to do with this.
Fuck, I wish you pulled it. I wish you pulled it.
I would have just gave it to you. 100% I would have just gave it to you.
But yeah, I don't know. I love... Have you ever played Magic the Gathering?
No.
Joe Rogan?
No.
You would be a beast.
I don't think I would. It's a card game?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm out.
You don't play poker or nothing?
No. I appreciate it. I watched a bunch of people play blackjack in Vegas. Dana White and a bunch of
love
football
blackjack.
players. Oh, that's so scary. They were betting so much money. It was terrifying.
he thinks
Isn't it
it's like,
fun?
Yeah, I enjoy watching, but I have an addictive personality,
Sure.
particularly when it comes to games.
Sure.
I get very addicted to games, so I have to be very careful because I'm at casinos all the time because I'm at UFC fights, so I'm in Vegas all the time. I cannot be that guy.
Well, Magic's not a gambling game. You don't bet for money. You just play.
Okay.
And it's like, so there's over like,
yeah, I've never listened to Post Malone talk. He is so much more articulate than I would have assumed. I don't know. I think I'm wrong about Post Malone, and he's a genius.
Jamie, would you let me know how many Magic cards? I think there's over 30,000 unique Magic cards right now.
And so you're playing, and how does it work? You get dealt a hand.
No, so you draw from your deck. So if you're playing Commander, it'll be you, me, and then 2 of our other buddies.
Okay.
Oh shit, there's 50,000 unique.
49,998 total unique English language Magic cards.
Isn't that fucking crazy? So
Oh wow, I think that might be unique printings. I think there's 22 or 23,000 unique cards, but I might be wrong on that. But
think about it, and the way that it works, it's like chess. It's just it's a game of nuance, and it's just like it's the best game ever created.
Really?
Ever created.
Wow.
Yep, in history.
Wow. I don't have time for that game.
If you don't have time for Diablo, don't
Bro,
get into
I
Magic,
can't
because
all
this
those.
shit will eat your fucking life. It is like, in a good way. I enjoy
Yeah.
playing, like
Right.
getting together with my buddies, and you just got 3 of your good friends, 4 including me, and you're just sitting there smoking, drinking, talking shit, just like this, but you're also fucking playing like chess with over 50,000 different pieces you can utilize and create whatever the fuck you want with.
that's a great sales pitch. I mean, it's a really thought out sales pitch. You can tell Posty has tried to convince other people to play Magic the Gathering. He's like trying to convince all of his celebrity friends to play Magic the Gathering before. I think that's a really good sales pitch, and man, it makes you want to play when somebody's like, it's the best game ever.
It's an amazing experience.
Man, he just loves this
Okay.
game.
I
He
see
loves
it. I see what you're saying. Obviously, there's a large group of people that believe that as well, that agree with you. I mean, it's a huge game.
It's huge. It's the best game. It's the best game ever created.
What is the number one game that people are playing right now? If you had to add in video games, chess, everything, what's
right
like
now?
the number one game?
Grand Theft Auto 5, or probably like
Is that
Baldur's
so big?
Gate is massive right now. They had like 600,000 people right now. But maybe Fortnite?
Interesting. So Joe Rogan was interested in how big Magic the Gathering was, and then they compare it to, video games, which is really no huge comparison, but very interesting. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. I loved his sales pitch, and I thought he did a really good job of representing the game. It's a really cool thing to be on such a large scale as the number one podcast in the world, Joe Rogan podcast. This is a big deal for Magic the Gathering to be in the eye line of people, and it's really, really cool. And I think Post Malone, man, he just loves the game, and it's really cool to see that a card like that ended up in the hands of somebody who truly and really loves the game, and then they use their platform to also share the game with other people. Pretty awesome. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Have yourselves a great day. Be kind to the people around you.